What if I told you that in 2025 you could go from an app idea to a working MVP in less than a few days? I've been building apps for over a decade. I shipped client work, I scaled startups, managed freelance clients, and basically did all of it. And the way we can build software today has changed completely. AI has taken everything from ideation to idea validation, wireframing, architecture, coding, preparing the launch, and this can be turned into a system that everyone can follow. So now I will show you exactly how you can start building real apps and working minimum viable products. We are going to go step by step from idea generation, designing the layout, building the app, and get ready for launch. By the end of this video, you will be able to repeat this exact process for your own app ideas and stop letting them die in your Notes app, but actually go out and validate it. This is the real behind the scenes of building something that solves a real problem fast. Let's get to work. Before we write a single line of code, we need a problem that is actually worth solving. This one is easy for me. My brother and his friends, all casual weekend tennis players, wanted a way to track the matches, brag a little, and maybe settle a few friendly arguments. And that's the magic. Great app ideas come from close, real problems and pain points. So, in order to solve this problem, we will ask ChatGPT to be our product strategist. This will help us to flesh out the minimum viable product, which actually means that we don't want to build a very complex and over-engineered mobile app. We just want to build something that is friendly, usable, and testable, and will be able to validate the idea that we have for this app. So now we have a core minimum viable product feature set, a little bit of match tracking, profile editing, ranking, and settings, and a little bit of activity feed. It's clear, it's emotional, and it's social. Exactly what my brother and his friends will need. And it's buildable fast. Now that we know what we are actually going to build, let's figure out how it should feel and look. Design is where most projects get dragged the most, but I have a hack for it. We are not going to design from scratch. We will get inspired. We are not going to copy anything. And of course, we are going to use AI to help us. First, let's go to the pinterest.com and search for tennis UI match tracker and leadership board designs. We will see there are a few ones. This is the part which can be very subjective, so I will just pick randomly a few ones. We can move on to the next section where we will actually design our own mobile app. You got the vision, you got the inspiration, and now we can start actually visualizing something real. At the moment of recording, I prefer to use Google Stitch, which is one of my go-to design-related AI apps that can help with lightweight UI prototyping. Go to stitchwithgoogle.com. Based on the script that we entered, Stitch generated which are the actual screens that will be needed for the minimum viable product, and it will actually generate the designs while we are speaking. What we are seeing currently next to me is the first iteration of the designs. The only thing I'm feeling is that the last screen, the confirm match, might got a little bit out of the ordinary, but otherwise on the first iteration it looks pretty solid and it looks something that it can be built pretty easy. You cannot actually build fast if you don't build smart. And now that we have the visual layout, we need to actually think how the app will be structured. Using our good old friend ChatGPT, we can ask to help us figuring out the best possible architecture. But before that, we need to settle some decisions ourselves. Cross-platform or native implementation? Is there any particular technology that I want to use or I want to avoid? Do I want to be Android only, iOS only? These are all valid questions. And besides that, we will have to think of login. Do we have backend services? How does the backend will work? Who is going to support the backend? So on and so on. For the simplicity of this vlog, I'm not going to set up the backend. I'm not going to set up Firebase authentication. We are going to skip all of that. If you need help, you know where to find me, and I'm more than happy to help you with. And we are going to create a simple iOS app, Swift-based, with the MVVM architecture and using only local cache for now. If you want to move very fast and actually just send it out for validation, if your app works offline, you don't need a backend. Entering the following prompt to ChatGPT will help me having full fleshed out architectural document, which I will be able to use in the next steps. Building the MVP is the part where most people freeze. But currently we are not aiming for perfection, we are aiming for functionality. In my setup, I created a brand new Xcode project and opened up Cursor. Cursor is yet another AI-powered editor which will do the heavy lifting. We have generated the screens using AI. We have generated the user flows using AI. We have generated the architecture using AI. I reviewed the architecture and it's almost perfect. I want to have small changes just because of my past experience. And now I will ask Cursor to help me start building the app. I will ask Cursor to use the architectural design sheet that we have created, use the screens, the code from the screens which Stitch generates, and put everything together, and let's see what will be the first iteration. Honestly speaking, you don't need to know everything. You literally just need to know how to ask the good questions. Now that the app runs, you can even tap through it, and my brother was like, okay, I want to test this. So mission completed. It's not yet done. We have the app, we need to prepare for submission, and actually building such thing is just half of the game. Let me walk you through what will come next. We have a pre-launch phase, which we kinda did. We know our target audience. We have to lock a domain. We will have to prepare the screenshots and the press kit for our app. We have to set up the App Store Connect and the test flight. We will have to share with at least 5 to 10 users early to catch any bugs and crashes. And we will have to polish a little bit the onboarding flow and the sign-up flow to make sure that it works properly. Pre-launch phase is about anticipation, clarity, and bugs. We want to get rid of them before launching the app. The actual launch phase is pretty straightforward. We have to submit the app. We will have to notify our target user audience that the app is available and you can download it for free, and come up with fast follow updates which we missed. For example, analytics, crash tracking, so on and so on. I consider that a launch does not need to be big, but it definitely needs to be smooth. Once it's done, the post-launch phase is the critical and the most important phase in every single app lifecycle. We need to ask for feedback, encourage users to review the app, track rankings, push updates and bug fixes as soon as possible, and finalize the product roadmap for the next few months or maybe years so people can commit together with us. Such apps can be started from a casual conversation with someone, and using the technology in 2025, it can be turned into an actual product within a weekend or even in a shorter period of time. We have a real problem, we built a real MVP, and we are ready to launch. This is not about my brother or about tennis. This is about showing you that you can build something today, something real, using AI, smart tools in a focused afternoon. You don't need to be a full-time mobile software engineer to do this. You don't need to raise money for it. You just need to move. If you want access to my prompts and actually to the code base, drop a comment below and I will send it to you. And if you need my help building something, tag me and we will figure it out together. And if you're still watching, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. It will mean the world to me. And until the next one, keep building. See you.